Hi, so let's start with GIT Physio. In NEET MDS, one or two questions are expected from this topic. So, yeah, let's do this. GIT movements are of two types: electrical activity and mechanical activity. Electrical activity consists of BER, basal electrical rhythm. Mechanical activity are of two types. Instead, it is in fed state and in fasting stage. In fed state, peristalsis and segmentation; in fasting state, MMC. We will see further what MMC is. BER is basal electrical rhythm, which is a spontaneous rhythmic fluctuation in membrane potential. It is a fluctuation in membrane potential, spontaneous, rhythmic. Okay, so the site of it is all through the GIT. It is present except esophagus and proximal stomach. BER is present all throughout the GIT except esophagus and proximal stomach. Okay, cause is cause of this basal electrical rhythm is pacemaker of Kajal, which is also present all through the GIT except esophagus and proximal stomach. Okay, in stomach and small intestine, it is present in outer circular near myndric plexus. We will see further what myndric plexus is, but first remember, in stomach it is present in outer circular muscle and near myndric plexus, and in colon it is present in submucosal border of outer circular muscle. Okay, then rate in stomach it rhythms for like 4 times per minute. In duodenum, BER is 12 per minute, which is maximum, and in cecum it is 2 per minute, which is minimum seen in cecum. Okay, then function of BER is it does not initiate any movement. It is not initiated but required for coordination of all other movements. Okay, it does not initiate any movement but it is required for coordination of all other, like acetylcholine and epinephrine. In acetylcholine it increases spikes, and in epinephrine it decreases spikes. Then peristalsis is the second motion, which is we have seen it is seen in fed stage. When we eat, peristalsis movement occur. We all know what peristalsis is. Okay, so its rate is 2 to 25 centimeter per second. In 1 second it goes like 2 to 25 centimeter. Okay, then it works in contraction. It contracts longitudinal muscles. Okay, stimulates stretch. It is like stretch. Site is throughout GIT, esophagus to rectum. Direction is esophagus to rectum, not vice versa. One question it is asked if it is A point and it is B point, and then surgical we remove this and then join B at the point of A, and A at the point of B, then the peristalsis will not occur here. Okay, so this is called as polarity of gut or law of gut. Okay, autonomic nervous system may increase or decrease the peristalsis movement, but main is the intrinsic system which control peristalsis movement within myndric plexus. Intrinsic system, myndric plexus, which is okay. How this, like this is orange colored, is bolus and this is esophagus. If how the food is passed through it, the contraction occurs here behind the bolus and relaxation occur here. Okay, so like this the esophagus contract here and push the food forward. Okay, bolus forward, whereas distal portion is expand and contraction behind the bolus. Okay, then third is mass movement. We have seen MMC. Okay, not, it is not MMC. MMC is migratory motor complex. This is mass movement, which is also seen here, which is rarely seen. Not rarely, but it is seen for very less time. It is less important, but we have to study. Okay, this is a special type of peristalsis movement. It is seen in colon only. Okay, it is seen in only colon, and 3 to 4 times a day after meal, lasts for 3 minutes. It's in a day it is seen 3 to 4 times, and it lasts for only 3 minutes, and It is more seen in infants. Defecation reflex. It's like when we eat and the feeling of defecation, infants when they drink milk, mother's milk, and then they defecate instantly, like that. This the defecation reflex is due to mass movement. Okay. Then segmentation, it is also seen in fed state, predominant in fed state. Segmentation movement rate is similar. Segmentation movement rate is similar to BER, basal electrical rhythm. Okay. Fine. It divides in the bowel into segments. It divides the bowel into like this segments. Okay. It is non-propulsive pendulous movement. It is not propulsive like peristalsis, but it is pendulous. It rotates the foods inside the one compartment, and churning movement and to and fro movement occurs here, so that adequate mixing of food can occur with enzyme in at least one compartment. Contraction on both the sides of the food. Both the sides of the food. If food is present in center, both the sides contraction occur. Time increases means the food does not go in like further. Food stays at, because in front also and in back also contraction occurs, so food cannot move in front or back. It is at their place only, so the time increases for the absorption of various nutrients because it stays in the intestine only. Site is large intestine and small intestine. Starts in duodenum. What? Segmentation. Okay. Then contraction of circular muscles occurs. Here in segmentation, contraction of circular muscles occur, and in peristalsis, so, contraction of longitudinal muscles occur. Okay. Then MMC is migratory motor complex. Migratory motor complex. It is seen in fasting stage. Okay. Motor and electrical activity occurring between periods of digestion. Okay. Motor and electrical activity occurring between periods of digestion. Side starts from stomach and migrates, migratory motor complex it is. So, and it migrates to distal ileum. Okay, it starts in stomach and up to the migrates to the distal ileum. Okay, it is seen in fasting stage. Motor and electrical activity occurring between periods of digestion. Okay, motor and electrical acting. Okay, between periods of digestion means in the period of digestion after food, it motor and electrical activity occurring starts from stomach to distal ileum. Function, it is not clear, the function is not clear, but they say like it is under studies like that. It increases bile or gastric secretions. The rate is 5 centimeter per minute. Control by motilin, it is a gastric hormone. Maybe it's a gastric hormone, maybe it's a intestinal hormone. We will see it further in this chapter only. I don't remember. Starts. Yeah, this is important. This occurs from stomach and migrates to distal ileum, and MMC, migratory motor complex, starts 90 to 120 minutes after food. After we have taken food, then 90 minutes what? 612. These are 18. Means 1.5 hour after taken food. After we have taken food, to 1.5 to 2 hour after food, it starts and then stops immediately as food intake is done, and stop immediately as food intake is done. Okay. Then gastric emptying. Okay, what gastric emptying is? Means emptying of stomach. Normally food stays for 2.5 to 3 hours in stomach normally. Okay. Mechanical receptors have role. Mechanical receptors have their role in gastric emptying. Factors influencing are increased volume. If volume is increased, then means a liquid diet cleared easily. If volume is increased, fast emptying means if liquid diet clear more easily and quickly than solid. This is called as Laplace law. Laplace law is this, means we should, if like we eat Coca-Cola or Thumbs Up while eating, we drink Coca-Cola or Thumbs Up while cold drinks we take while for digesting a pizza, na? Always that's means we, if we eat only pizza, it's a solid food, it will it will not empty our stomach, it will stay there. And if we drink something, cold drink and all, the liquid, it will it will leads to fast emptying of the, you know, this this is called as Laplace law. Then second point is carbohydrate digest first, then proteins, and then fats, gastric emptying order. Proteins are on second number, it will not, so it will make us give us the feeling of satiety or satisfaction, and it will stay there for a longer period of time. We will not feel hungry and we will not take food again and again. So protein do that work, and so it will, that's why we the people on diet, we advise them to dietitians advise them to take a protein diet, protein rich diet, so that they will not feel hungry for after a short duration. Okay, then most rapidly removed stomach, most rapidly removed stomach from stomach is isotonic saline. This is digested, removed or digested first. Isotonic saline, if we have taken, then it will most rapidly removed. Okay, then what increases gastric emptying? Gastrin is like gastric acid, which increases gastric acid H plus secretion, which increases, so gastrin increases, so gastric emptying also increases. And what decreases? CKK, secretin, gastric inhibitory peptide, gastric inhibitory peptide, which decreases gastric emptying. Okay, all these decreases gastric emptying. Okay, intestinal motility, CCK increases intestinal motility. Yes, this point we have to remember. CCK increases intestinal motility. Okay, but it decreases gastric emptying. Means CCK, uh, uh, the food stays in stomach because of CCK, but in intestine because of CCK, it, the food's motility in intestine, it increases. Okay, then GIT secretions. Yeah, in this chart we don't have to remember the whole, we just have to, you know, the important points we have to see, just we have to see this. Okay, okay. Stomach succus entericus is the juice of small intestine, secretion of small intestine, sorry. It secretes per day 1.8 liters. Okay, then saliva secretes 1.5 liters per day. Oh my god. Then gastric juice 1 to 2, and then tonicity is, the saliva is only hypotonic, all others are isotonic. pH, this is Brunner's disease. This is alkaline, pancreatic is alkaline, but more alkaline is Brunner's. Okay, then most acidic is gastric juice because of, you know, maximum chloride HCl because of, and pancreatic is alkaline, most alkaline because of bicarbonates. Okay, then yes, this we have to remember. Maximum potassium concentration is present in colon. Okay, colon, potassium in colon, potassium in Kc, and then least concentration of potassium is in bile, but maximum bile salts, so sodium maximum is present, least sodium is present in saliva. Okay, so let's revise. Maximum potassium is present in Kc, potassium is present in C means colon. Okay, and least potassium is present in bile, most and bile salts, so maximum sodium is present in bile, and least sodium is present in, I don't know, saliva. Okay, sodium is least present in saliva, so maximum our saliva is not salty now, that's why Na is least. You can remember, it's a, you know, bullshit example. it is not related and everything, I know, but you can remember like that. I can remember like that. I'm doing this for myself only, no? That's why. If you wanna see, you can, and you can make notes, but it's okay. Okay, maximum potassium secretions occur in saliva, but maximum potassium concentration is in colon. Okay. Okay, maximum potassium secretions in saliva if colon is not in the option. Okay, second number pe in at the second option saliva is there after colon. Okay, then maximum chloride ion is in stomach, obviously because of HCl, and total GIT secretions is total 7 to 9 liters per day. 7 to 9 liters. Oh my god. Then this is the myelin plexus and all we have seen. Okay, this is the layer of intestine or GIT. First, this is epithelium. This orange one is epithelium. The whole this is epithelium. Okay. Then this cream brown colored is muscularis. Okay. This is muscularis. The orange one is epithelium. The brown one or cream one is muscularis. Then this is submucosal layer, in which this or red one is a Mesenter's plexus. This red one is Mesenter's. The red dots in submucosa is Mesenter's plexus. Then this is circular muscle. Then longitudinal muscle. Okay. So between circular and longitudinal there is myelin plexus. We have seen at 2 points we have studied myelin plexus, where at the peristalsis movement, intrinsic system myelin plexus, it is controlled by intrinsic system myelin plexus. What peristalsis? And then here outer pacemakers of Kajal in BER, basal electrical rhythm, pacemakers of Kajal, because of pacemaker of Kajal, BER occurs, and it is present in stomach and small intestine, outer circular near myelin plexus. Myelin plexus is present between circular and longitudinal, and mesenteric plexus is present in submucosal layer, okay, or above circular layer. Okay, then intrinsic innervation of GIT. Intrinsic innervation of GIT are of 2 types: intrinsic innervation, myelin plexus, and Mesenter's plexus. Myelin plexus also called as, this is better, yeah, flesh was not good, myelin plexus or Auerbach's plexus, AUER, Bach's plexus, myelin plexus or Auerbach's plexus, between longitudinal and circular muscles we have seen. Then function is peristalsis, we have seen myelin, and then it increases tonicity and rhythmic rate. We have seen this also, basal rhythmic rate, pacemaker of Kajal. Okay, so these are the functions of myelin plexus. It is present between longitudinal and circular muscle. It is also called as Auerbach's plexus. Then Mesenter's plexus, it is present above the circular or in submucosal layer. It controls endocrinal and exocrinal functions of the intestine. Okay, then gastric hormones. These are very huge. We will continue. Okay, thank you.